Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm doing kind of a roundup of some of the cool police trading guns that I've seen that are back on the market, and some of them for the first time for a while. We're going to start out with the quintessential gun that everyone should have in their collection, a nice shotgun. Number one, there's something therapeutic about just hearing a shotgun being racked, especially a nice old broken in smooth Remington Wingmaster. These guns are iconic. They are adopted by more European countries than just about any other American-made shotgun. Even the Swedish have adopted the 870, which is strange to me considering that we want the European guns like the Berettas and the Benellis and things, which Beretta owns Benelli. Anyway, Remington 870 Wingmaster or Police Magnums, $350 on Acme Sports right now. And while you're there, I have no affiliation with this company. They have a bunch of used Hollow Suns that were police trade-ins or something. But pick one of these up for like $102 to go on your AR-15. Right now, the retro guns are really in, like, I don't know, everyone's obsessed with them right now. This is a DPMS I picked up back in the day for $275. I did put the furniture on it, but nonetheless. Right now, I think King's Firearms has these for $400. You get a classic looking shotgun that's quality. The older DPMSs are good to go, and you get a cool look. You get fixed iron sights to learn the fundamentals, which is hugely important in my opinion when you're starting to shoot. You already get your Hollow Sun for $100 and some to go on your carry handle mount or your gooseneck, and you're ready to go out and have some fun. Get you a general purpose sling for $5 off of Amazon, and there you go. You're out there, you're shooting, you're doing things, you're actually enjoying the gear that you buy because number one, it looks cool. Number two, just, did I mention that sound again? Because it's very, very therapeutic, in my opinion. Then, last thing, a pistol. You want, you already have hunting, you have home defense covered, you have a rifle to learn fundamentals, to learn how to shoot on, and there's multiple different police trade-in AR-15s right now. Not just the A1 style, but there's the LAR 15 for like $479. There's a couple Armalites, Olympic Arms, Colts on AIM Surplus's website. But then the Glock Gen 7 or the Glock 17, the Gen 4s, 5s, and Gen 3s right now are about $349 to $379. I personally right now would go with the Gen 5 forward cocking serrations for $350. Learn it, love it, get to know the trigger. Then, as you get to know it, learn it, love it, buy the Glock Performance trigger for $89 off Bowtac Tactical, and you have a wonderful trigger and a great gun that is going to last you a lifetime. And then after that, if you decide to, go get it cut. Don't do the MOS system, even though this is kind of that because I had to put an adapter plate on it. Spend $150, get it milled for an RMR or whatever optic you choose to go for, and you have a direct mount system for your optic. But get a basic pistol first, learn to transition targets, learn to run it with iron sights, and then throw your optic on there. Right now, I do have, this was a $300 Glock 17 from Cheaper Than Dirt. I have dropped it, I've beat it a little bit. I didn't think I was going to like the Gen 5s as much because there wasn't as much aftermarket support when I bought this one. Now we're getting a lot of aftermarket support. Holster availability for Glocks is everywhere, or you can go with the Gen 4, which is very little aftermarket support these days, but the Gen 3 is the cream of the crop in my opinion when it comes to Glocks. You have thousands of options for holsters, aftermarket support, and when I say aftermarket support, I mean triggers, barrels, kits, anything you want to do, but I am going to highly suggest do not do anything to the gun when you first get it. When you first get a Glock, take it out and learn to shoot it as it is. If you start just, replacing components in it, you're not going to know, number one, if it's the gun or if it's you, or if there's a malfunction, you're not going to know if it's a component that you put in it, or if for some very, very unlikely chance the Glock has an issue. The Gen 5s, another reason I'm recommending them is without the finger grooves, they just feel really good. And with the upgraded triggers and things that are out there now, you can get a basic gun and spend just a little bit of money and get it upgraded. I hate the finish on the Gen 5s, but forward cocking serrations and ambidextrous slide release and things, you get a little bit for $350. You get a lot of gun for $350. I'm just going to say it. But The Gen 3, in my opinion, that's where it's at. But you're not going to go wrong with the Gen 5 either, and that's why I brought this one out to show you what you can kind of do to it to get it to be more of like a fighting pistol. But really, my intent with this is I was learning, along with the dagger, I was starting to transition targets and shoot plate, like run plate racks again, and that's why I went with like the mailbox on there. So there you go. There's the rundown for the cool shit, at least things that I think are the cool shit. And also, last thing, just weird things that you can look for. Trigicon MROs are on the market right now for about $300, which is a pretty good deal. Colt 6945 uppers, I haven't seen those for a minute. This one is really old, but I have been seeing these on the market again. So look around, find you some cool stuff, enjoy. And with buying all three of the guns that I showed, the primaries, the 870 Wingmaster or Police Magnum is where it's at. Get the Police Magnum for $350, get you an AR for $400, and then a Glock for $350. After all of that, you're going to have about $1,250 in three guns that are essential in anyone's collection, in my opinion, and you're going to feel good about the gear you own. And then you can pick up some type of random. We're going to go with this. This is an old Blackhawk chest rig that was $20 off eBay. I picked it up just to really show like some gear that you can get that's usable, that's fun, that allows you to get out to the range and again enjoy the gear that you have. I am filming inside lately because it's been raining like a mother outside, and I can't really film out there when it's pouring rain. So we're in my basement, which is not the funnest place to hang out, but we're here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Thank you for all the support, the likes, the subscribes, the comments, and yeah. And technically, for anyone that mentions it, this is technically an A2 version. I mean, even though it has an A1 style carry handle on it, technically it's still considered an A2. Anyway, thanks again for all the support and watching, and hope you guys have a wonderful